Imagine if the simple act of breathing, the thing we do over 20,000 times a day without even thinking, held the secret to unlocking divine revelations and inner transformation. What if each inhale carried a profound potential to tap into our deepest selves, and every exhale brought us closer to spiritual clarity? This isn't just poetic musing. This is the power of conscious breathing, a practice that bridges the physical, emotional, and spiritual realms. From ancient traditions to modern science, the breath has been revered not only as a vital life force, but also as a pathway to transcendence. Today, we'll uncover how altering your breath can change your life, and how, through this seemingly simple act, God reveals His presence in ways you never imagined. The moment you were born, your first cry was not merely a sound, but a proclamation of life, a signal that breath had entered your lungs and a new journey had begun. From that point forward, breath became your constant companion, a silent yet powerful force sustaining you through every moment of your existence. Yet, how often do we pause to truly acknowledge its significance? For most of us, breathing remains an unconscious process, noticed only in moments of exertion, anxiety, or a fleeting reminder to take a deep breath. But when we begin to breathe consciously, the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. Across cultures and throughout history, breath has been seen as much more than a physiological function. In ancient India, it was called Prana, the vital life force. In China, it was known as Qi, and in Polynesian cultures, it was referred to as mana. These terms reflect a universal understanding that breath is not just the air we take in, it's energy, connection, and life itself. This understanding underscores a profound truth. By mastering our breath, we can transcend the limitations of our physical existence and tap into something far greater. The forgotten power of breath. In modern life, the art of breathing is rarely taught. While we learn how to eat, move, and even manage stress, the essential act of breathing is left to instinct. Unfortunately, many of us develop shallow, inefficient breathing patterns that deprive our bodies and minds of their full potential. This shallow breathing limits the oxygen that fuels our cells and restricts the flow of life force energy within us. But when we take the time to breathe deeply and mindfully, everything changes. Think about it. Breath is the foundation of survival. Without it, life ceases in minutes. Yet its role goes beyond mere survival. When done consciously, breathing can improve physical health, regulate emotions, and elevate spiritual awareness. This is not just theory. Yogis, meditators, and spiritual practitioners across the globe have attested to the transformative power of breath. By paying attention to how we breathe, we open the door to a world of possibilities, from reduced stress and heightened creativity to moments of profound spiritual awakening. Breath as a bridge to the divine. The connection between breath and spirit is deeply rooted in spiritual traditions. In the Judeo-Christian texts, the Hebrew word ruach means both spirit and wind, emphasizing the intimate link between breath and divine energy. Similarly, in Greek, the word pneuma carries the dual meaning of spirit and breath. This linguistic overlap is not a coincidence. It reflects the universal belief that breath serves as a conduit between the physical and the spiritual. By refining our breath, we refine our connection to the divine. This is why many spiritual practices place such a strong emphasis on conscious breathing. Whether it's through the pranayama techniques of yoga, the centering practices of Christian mysticism, or the meditative breathing exercises in Buddhism, the goal is the same: to align the body, mind, and spirit, and to create a space where divine revelation becomes possible. Maslow, chakras, and the hierarchy of breath is not only central to spirituality, but also to psychology and human development. Abraham Maslow's famous hierarchy of needs places physiological needs, food, water, and air, at its foundation. Without these essentials, nothing else matters. Breath, in particular, is the first and most immediate necessity. You can go without food for weeks, water for days, but without breath, life ends in minutes. Interestingly, Maslow's later work aligns with the ancient Indian concept of chakras. These energy centers, located along the spine, represent different aspects of human experience, from survival and creativity to love, intuition, and transcendence. At the base of the system is the Muladhara chakra, associated with survival and the physical body. At the crown is the Sahasrara chakra, linked to spiritual unity and enlightenment. Breath serves as the bridge between these levels, nourishing the body while awakening the spirit. When we breathe deeply and consciously, we activate the flow of energy through these chakras, creating a harmonious balance. This balance is essential for physical health, emotional stability, and spiritual growth. It's no wonder that practices like pranayama, which focus on controlling the breath, are considered key to unlocking higher states of consciousness. Kundalini and the awakening breath. One of the most profound concepts in Indian philosophy is the idea of Kundalini energy. Often depicted as a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, Kundalini represents dormant potential waiting to be awakened. When this energy is activated, often through breathwork and meditation, it rises through the chakras, leading to states of heightened consciousness and divine revelation. The awakening of Kundalini is not just a spiritual metaphor, it's a transformative experience that can change the way you perceive yourself and the world. As the energy ascends, it clears blockages in the subtle energy channels, or nadis, allowing for a free flow of prana. This process not only enhances physical vitality, but also brings clarity, creativity, and a profound sense of connection to the universe. Modern science meets ancient wisdom. While the spiritual significance of breath has been understood for millennia, modern science is now catching up. Studies have shown that conscious breathing can regulate stress hormones, improve heart rate variability, and even enhance brain function. Deep diaphragmatic breathing, in particular, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing anxiety. But the benefits go beyond the physical. When we breathe deeply, we create an inner environment that supports higher states of awareness. This is why so many people report feelings of peace, joy, and even oneness with the divine during breath-focused meditation. The divine revelation. Within each breath. So how does this all tie back to God revealing himself? The answer lies in the act of presence. When you breathe consciously, you bring your awareness to the present moment. In this state of mindfulness, the noise of the mind quiets and the deeper truths of existence become clear. Many spiritual practitioners describe moments of divine revelation as feelings of unconditional love, profound peace, or a sense of unity with all that is. These experiences are not random. They are the natural result of aligning your breath, body, and spirit. By focusing inward and refining the breath, you create a space where the divine can reveal itself. Practical steps to transformative breathing. If you're ready to experience the power of breath for yourself, start with these simple practices. Diaphragmatic breathing. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Breathe deeply, ensuring your belly rises more than your chest. This activates the diaphragm and promotes relaxation. Alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. Use your thumb and ring finger to alternately close each nostril as you breathe in and out. This technique balances energy and calms the mind. Breath retention, Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply, hold your breath for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly. This practice enhances focus and energy flow. Box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold again for 4 counts. This method is excellent for managing stress. By incorporating these techniques into your daily life, you can begin to experience the transformative power of breath. Conclusion. A gateway to the divine. Breath is more than a biological function. It is the essence of life and a bridge to the divine. When you breathe consciously, you align yourself with the universal energy that flows through all things. In this state of alignment, transitions happen, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and God reveals himself in ways that words cannot fully capture. So take a moment right now. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply, feeling the life force entering your body. Exhale slowly, releasing tension and creating space for divine revelation. This simple act, done with intention, has the power to change your life. The journey begins with a single breath. Are you ready to take it?